Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Madam Shalila and all my fellow friends. I am Shahrul Ramzani bin Alwi, metric number 296521. So we from Kuantan and we are consist of 4 members. So for group projects we choose, the title is choosing the most suitable dryer for family households. Drying clothes is a daily task for every family household, especially for those living in apartments or terrace houses. Almost every day, families need to wash and dry clothes such as school uniforms, work clothes, and daily wear. Because of this, having an effective drying method is very important in daily life. However, one of the main challenges faced by families in Malaysia is the weather condition. Malaysia has a humid climate and unpredictable weather where rain can happen suddenly even on sunny days. High humidity also makes clothes take longer to dry and sometimes cause unpleasant smells. Due to this situation, many families still depend on air drying clothes either indoors or outdoors. This method is commonly used because it is simple and does not require additional costs. Clothes are usually hung on drying racks or balconies. However, air drying has its limitation, especially in a humid climate. Clothes may take a long time to dry, and in some cases, they may remain damp. This can affect hygiene and comfort. Therefore, choosing a suitable dryer becomes an important solution for family households living in apartments or terraced houses. One of the main problems faced by family households is slow drying. During rainy days, clothes can take a very long time to dry because there is less sunlight and high humidity in the air. The situation becomes more challenging for families who need clean clothes every day. Another common problem is unpleasant odor. When clothes remain damp for a long period, they may develop a musty or unpleasant smell. This affects comfort and makes the clothes feel unhygienic, especially for school children and working adults. There is also a risk of mold growth on clothes. Damp and poorly dry clothes provide a suitable environment for mold and bacteria to grow. This can damage the fabric and may cause health issues, especially for families members with sensitive skin. In addition, hanging clothes indoor increases indoor humidity levels. High humidity can make the living space feel warm, stuffy, and uncomfortable. It can also affect furniture and walls in apartments and terrace houses. Overall, these problems cause discomfort for families and reduce the quality of living, showing the need for more efficient clothes drying solution. Given the problems families face with traditional air drying methods, it's clear that a better solution is needed. First, families need a faster drying method for a daily laundry. Waiting for hours or even a day for clothes to dry is not practical, especially for busy households where clothes need to be ready every day. Second, the solution must work in all weather conditions. In Malaysia, we experience unpredictable weather and high humidity, so the drying method cannot rely on sunshine or outdoor space. A reliable solution must be effective even during rainy or cloudy days. Third, the solution must be suitable for indoor use. Many families in apartments or terrace houses have limited space, so the drying equipment must fit comfortably within these small areas without causing inconvenience. But finally, the solution must be user-friendly. Since drying clothes is a daily routine, the method selected should be easy to operate and maintain by any family member. It should not require complicated setup or high technical knowledge. Overall, the solution should ensure faster, all-weather, indoor-friendly and easy-to-use drying for households, making everyday laundry more efficient and comfortable. To find the most suitable dryer for family households, our team followed a structured research process. First, we started by identifying the problem. We clearly defined the issues families face with slow drying, humidity, and ineffective air drying methods. Next, we researched the options available. We looked into different types of dryers on the market, including electric dryers, heat pump dryers, and compact indoor dryers to understand what features each option offers and how they function. After gathering the information, we compared the advantages and disadvantages for each type. For example, we look at energy consumption, drying speed, size, cost, and suitability for small indoor spaces. This comparison helped us see which options meet the needs of family households better. Then, we evaluated the suitability of each dryer for household use. We weighed how each option performs in real-life conditions like humid weather, limited indoor space, ease of use, and maintenance. Finally, based on this evaluation, we selected the best dryer that fits all the criteria. This systematic approach ensures that the solution we choose is practical, efficient, and truly beneficial for family laundry needs.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera to Madam Shalila and all my friend. Okay, my name is Ahmad Razi bin Ahmad Rashidi. Nombor matrik is 295737. Okay, for this part, I will be explain the type of dryer that we consider in our project. Okay, in our project, we identify four main type of dryer that are commonly available in the market. Okay, this first one is the vented dryers. The second one is the condenser dryer. The third one is the heat pump dryer, and the last one is the traditional dryer. Okay, each of these dryer work differently and offer differently advantage and limitation. So before choosing the most suitable option, it was important for us to understand how each type function and whether it's practical for family household living in apartment or terrace house. Okay, the next is the dryer type explanation. Okay, next I will brief explain how each the dryer type work. Okay, the first, the vented dryer work by releasing hot air and moisture outside through a ventilation hose, and then although it dries closet quick fast, it required proper ventilation, which can be defect is the apartment and some terrace house. And the next, the condenser dryer. This dryer removes moisture from closet and closet the water in a built-in tank, so it does not need external ventilation. Because of this, it can be placed indoors and is more suitable for home with limitation space. And then the third type is the heat pump dryer. Okay, it is known for being energy efficient because it reuse hot air during the drying process. However, it's the usually more expensive and take a long time to dry clothes, which may not be ideal for family with frequently laundry need. And then the last, we look at the traditional dryer. This type lacked modern efficient features and offer consumer more electricity. In some cases, clothes may still feel lightly drum after drying, make it the less suitable for the long-term household using. Thank you. Okay, initial finding. Based on our early research, we identify several important initial finding. Okay, first, space limitation is a major concern. Not all dryer are suitable for apartment, especially those that requirement ventilation. Second, installation issue play an important role. Dryer that need permanent setup or external venting are less practical for family household. Third, financial factor such as purchase cost, electricity use, and maintenance also influence the decision. And family usually look for a solution that is the effective but still affordable. And because this factor, we considered that further compression was necessary. to identify the most practical dryer option for family household. Okay, the last part is the compression criteria. Okay, the make a fair compression, we use 4 main criteria. Okay, the first criteria is the energy efficient, which refer to how much electrical the dry consumer during operation. And then the second is the installation requirement. We consider whether the dry need ventilation, special setup, or can simply be used indoors. And then the third criteria is the drying speed, meaning how quickly the dry can dry a fully load of laundry. And finally, we look at a spacious suitably, and especially whether the dry is practical for apartment and terrace house with the limitation space. And then using this criteria, allow it use the objectively compare all dryer type and move towards selection the most suitable solution for family household. Based in the comparison we available to identify which dry offer the best balance for family household. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, madam. I'm going to share about the slides. So this slide summarizes the key differences between the 4 main types of dryers that we studied. First, the vented dryer dries clothes very fast. However, it requires external ventilation, which makes it less suitable for apartments or terrace houses with limited space and structural restrictions. Next, the heat pump dryer is the most energy efficient option. Although it saves electricity in the long term, it is more expensive and takes a longer time to dry clothes. So this may not be practical for families who do laundry frequently. So next we go to the traditional dryer. It's simple to use, but it lacks modern features. As a result, clothes may not dry completely, and electricity consumption is usually higher compared to the newer dryer types. So based on this comparison, the condenser dryer offers the most balanced solution. It is affordable, practical, and suitable for indoor use, making it the most appropriate choice for family households living in apartments or terrace house. Thank you. Okay, so this slide shows side-by-side comparison of different dryer types based on key factors that are important for family households living in apartments or terrace houses. First, in terms of drying speed, vented and traditional dryers are fast, while condenser dryers operate at a medium speed. Heat pump dryers are slower, which may not be ideal for families with frequent laundry needs. Next is energy efficiency. Heat pump dryers are the most energy efficient, whereas traditional dryers have low efficiency. Condenser and vented dryers fall in the medium range, offering a balance between performance and electricity use. So for installation complexity, vented dryers are the most challenging because they require an external vent. In contrast, condenser and heat pump dryers are easier to install as they use a water collection tank, while traditional dryers only need power outlet. So finally, in terms of suitability for apartments, condenser and heat pump dryers are more suitable because no ventilation is required, making them practical for indoor household use. So based on our comparison, this slide explains why the condenser dryer is proposed as the most suitable solution for family households living in apartments or terrace houses. First, the condenser dryer is suitable for indoor use because it does not release hot air outside. This makes it ideal for homes with limited space and without permanent ventilation systems. Secondly, no external ventilation is required. Unlike vented dryers, Moisture is collected in a built-in water tank, which makes installation simpler and more flexible for modern residential settings. In terms of energy consumption, the condenser dryer operates at a moderate level. It provides effective drying performance without using excessive electricity, making it practical for regular household use. It is also perfect for apartments and terrace houses where space, installation limitations, and convenience are important factors. Finally, the cost is affordable, usually within the mid-range price level, which makes the condenser dryer a realistic and practical choice for most family households. Thank you. And next, this slide explains how a condenser dryer works in a simple and practical way. First, the process begins with moisture removal. When wet clothes are placed inside the dryer, warm air circulates within the drum and removes moisture from the fabric efficiently during the drying cycle. Next is water collection. Instead of releasing moisture outside, the extracted water is condensed and collected in a built-in water tank. This makes the drying process clean and suitable for indoor use. The third point is no external venting. Because hot air is not released outside, there is no need for a ventilation hose or wall modification. This is especially important for apartments and terrace houses. Finally, the dryer is indoor safe. The entire process is designed for household environments, allowing families to dry clothes comfortably and safely inside the home, regardless of weather condition.
Assalamualaikum. I am Amirul Syarif bin Sukawai and my metric number is 289289. I will be presenting and sharing the following information. Okay. One key benefit of the condenser dryer is that it is affordable compared to other advanced dryers. This makes it suitable for families with a mid-range household income. Another advantage is that it is space-friendly. A condenser dryer does not require external ventilation, so it can be placed inside the house, such as in the kitchen or laundry area. In addition, it is easy to operate. User only need to turn it on and select the drying mode, which is very convenient for busy parents. Lastly, this type of dryer requires low maintenance. The water is collected in a container, making it easy to empty and clean. Okay, this slide highlight the practical features of a condenser dryer that make it suitable for family households. Okay, first, a condenser dryer offer easy maintenance. The water collection tank is easy to remove and empty, which make daily care very simple. In addition, the condenser dryer only needs to be cleaned once a month. This helps save time and reduce the effort need for regular maintenance. Another important feature is the ability of multiple fabric modes. This allows users to dry different types of clothes safely and efficiently. For example, there are specific modes for cotton, silk, and polyester. There is also a mixed mode for everyday laundry and an anti-crease mode to reduce wrinkles. These features are especially useful for families, as they help protect clothes while ensuring effective drying results. Overall, these practical features make the condenser dryer a convenient and reliable choice for household use. Okay, this time I will explain why a condenser dryer is perfect for Malaysia climates. Okay, Malaysia experiences frequent rainy season, especially from December to February every year. During this period, outdoor drying becomes difficult because clothes take longer to dry. A condenser dryer provides a reliable indoor drying solution. It allows clothes to be dried inside the house without the need to hang them outside. This is very useful for families living in apartments or houses with limited outdoor space. In addition, using a condenser dryer helps save time and effort. Busy families can dry their clothes quickly and consistently throughout the year, regardless of the weather. Overall, this makes the condenser dryer a practical and efficient solution for major households. As a conclusion, drying clothes is a common challenge faced by many households. Also, there are many types of dryers available in the market. Not all of them are suitable for apartment or limited living space. A condenser dryer offers the best balance between features, efficiency, and convenience. It provides reliable indoor drying, requires minimal maintenance, and is easy to use for daily household needs. Because of this advantage, the condenser dryer is a family-friendly solution, especially for families living in apartments and terrace house. Overall, choosing a condenser dryer helps families save time, manage laundry more efficiently, and enjoy greater convenience in their daily life. That concludes the presentation from our group in discussing the explaining the topic present. Assalamualaikum and thank you.